so many videos about it or articles. I can, however, go in depth about it, but I did briefly talk about Google Gemini in this video right here, and you can click on that link. But don't forget to come to this channel. Now, before we get started, how about you considering liking this video and subscribing to my channel? Okay, let's get into Google. So recently, like I said, 4 days ago, Google released Google Gemini, and with that, they also released a video sharing Google Gemini's capabilities, when in fact it was fake. They actually faked that video. So let's see what other sources have to say about that. Okay, I'm gonna read off something from the website. I will put the link in the description to where I read it from, but right now I will not share my screen so that it does not detract from an ASMR style. Your tingles. And in the background I can hear my puppy starting to make noise. So I really hope she doesn't become so loud, or else I'm going to get royally pissed. Okay, so here we go. Oh, la. So according to TechCrunch, Google's best Gemini video was faked, and this was reported or written by Devin Coldaway on December 7th. So the article goes on to read, Google's new Gemini AI model is getting a mixed reception after its big debut yesterday, but users may have less confidence in the company's tech or integrity after finding out that the most impressive demo of Gemini was pretty much faked. A video called Hands-On with Gemini Interacting with Multimodal AI hit 1 million views over the last day, and it's not hard to see why. The impressive demo highlights some of the favorite interactions with Gemini, showing how the multimodal model, for example, it understanding and mixes language and visual understanding, can be flexible and responsive to a variety of inputs. To begin with, it narrates evolving sketch of a duck from a squiggle to a completed drawing, which it says is an unrealistic color, then evinces surprise with quack when seeing a toy blue duck. It then responds to various voice queries about that toy. Then the demo moves on to other show-off moves, like dragging a ball in a cup, switching game, recognizing shadow puppet gestures, reordering sketches of planets, and so on. What do you think about that? It's all very responsive too, though the video does caution that latency has been reduced and Gemini outputs have been shortened. So they skip hesitation here and on overlong answer there. Got it. All in all, it was a pretty mind-blowing show of force in the domain of multimodal understanding. The author's own skepticism that Google could ship a contender took a hit when he watched the hands-on video. There was just one problem, he noted. The video isn't real. Or actually, there was one problem. The video is fake. We created the demo by capturing footage in order to test Gemini's capabilities on a wide range of challenges. Then we prompted Gemini using still image frames from the footage and prompting via text. So, although it might kind of do the things shows a series of carefully tuned text prompts with still images, clearly selected and shortened to misrepresent with the interaction it actually like. You can see some of the actual prompts and responses in a related blog post, which I will put that link to that blog post in the description, which to be fair is linked to the video description, albeit below. Okay, let's go for more. And the author goes on to say, on one hand, Gemini does appear to have generated the responses shown in the video, and who wants to see some housekeeping commands like telling the model to flush its cache. But users are misled about the speed, accuracy, and fundamental mode of interaction with the model. For instance, at 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the video, a hand is shown silently making a series of gestures. Gemini quickly responds, "I know what you're doing. You're playing rock, paper, scissors." Oh, that's pretty impressive. However, but the first thing in the documentation of the capability is how the model does not reason based on seeing individual gestures. It must be shown all three gestures at once and prompted, "What do you think I'm doing?" Hint, it's a game, it responds. "You're playing rock, paper, scissors." And then the article goes on to show examples of how the visual prompts can be displayed. And then the author goes on to say, despite the similarity, these don't make the same interaction. They feel like fundamentally different interactions. One, an intuitive, wordless evaluation that demonstrates limitations as much as capabilities. Gemini did the latter, not the former. The interaction showed in the video didn't happen. Later, 3 sticky notes with doodles of the sun, Saturn, and Earth are placed on the surface. Is this the correct order? Gemini says. No, the correct order is Sun, Earth, Saturn. Correct, but in the actual, again, written prompt, the question is this the right order? Consider the distance from the sun and explain your reasoning. And again, the article goes on to show the visual prompts. But as we go on, the author continues to say, did Gemini get it right, or did it get it wrong and needed a bit of help to produce an answer they could put in a video? Did it even recognize the planets, or did it need help there as well? In the video, a ball of paper gets swapped around under a cup, which the model instantly and seemingly intuitively detects and tracks, if quickly and using natural language to perform it, and so on. Oh my god, this article is freaking long. You know what? Forget it. I stop. I'm just like, I don't like this article at all. Sorry guys. I'm still gonna upload this video. I hope you did get some tingles from the whispering, but actually it's not the article I kinda wished. No, absolutely not. I don't know. All you need to know is when Google released Google Gemini AI and that video that they released it with, it wasn't actually real. Now, speaking of videos that are real, if anybody did see Apple's WWD, the one in the summer, June 5th to be exact, where they announced the Vision Pro Quest, Apple's new augmented reality headset that's coming out next year in 2024. Not sure of the month or the quarter, but on June 5th, that was when Apple officially introduced its AR headset, the Vision Pro Quest. Now, if you were to see that presentation, It was all very, very impressive indeed. But in actuality, the images or videos that we were seeing that Tim Cook had presented was actually not real. It was all done in CGI. And here's the thing, when you have big tech companies launching things such as, the latest, newest technology, and they want to market, like they create a video to help market, to let people know what the product or service can do in form of a demo video. You can't always be sure that what they are showing you is in fact what's really happening in real time, because as we know, it's all about marketing and advertising, and it's really about hooking you in and getting you excited emotionally about the upcoming launch of a product or service. So the only way to really hook you in is to do marketing strategy and means. And what is that? Basically faking things. So that concept of fake it till you make it, literally fake it till you actually make the prototype even better enough to sell and go to market, is actually a thing. I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Well, number one, what did you guys think about when Google released Gemini AI? And I'm sure you've heard, it's been all in the news, that Google actually admitted that their demo video was fake. Now, when you first heard about that, what did you think about that? Did you feel disappointed? Did you feel that you've been had? Or did you go, yeah, of course they were going to do that? Now, what did you also think about me saying that a lot of the Vision Quest Pro video or examples that Tim Cook had presented on the WWD conference on June 5th of 2023, that it was basically CGI? Did you, when you first watched it, if you did, were you so super impressed like everybody else? I know I was, although there was a part of me that was really skeptical, and I'm like saying, I don't know, I think this could be all like CGI, which I guess a huge percentage of it was. So I would love to know in the comments what you think about the Google Gemini video being fake, big companies using like CGI in their videos to showcase their products and services. And also, what did you think of Apple's Vision Pro Quest coming up in 2024? There's so much more I can talk about, but let's go on to talk about more things like how is this all impacting the future. So you know that started giving the iPad literally to their 2-year-olds. Okay, not all parents, but some. And you could see videos on YouTube or Instagram where parents actually videotaped or recorded their 2-year-old learning how to intuitively use the iPad, like, slapping the screen with its fingers and all that stuff. However, okay, with the advent of the iPad and tablets and everything else, lately, or not lately, for the past decade or so, parents would have to limit screen time. So the fact that children had been used to these technology on iPads or tablets, and now with mobile phones like iPhones or Androids or television or laptops or whatever you have, that they use whatever hardware they use to access information, like, or even watching like entertainment or shows on Disney Plus or Peppa the Pig or whatever you want to call it. engaging and interacting with people from all over the world in these virtual reality environments, but basically they're literally enclosed in a headset that covers about half their freaking head. And what do you think about that? What do you think about, having to interact with people? So can you imagine? Picture this. You are in your home, and let's say you're married or you're there with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you're sitting down, and one of you is watching TV or reading a book, and the other one has a Oculus Quest or Meta Quest headset and engaging in a virtual reality environment with a bunch of people. Meanwhile, your significant other, the people that you actually know and meet and have relationships with in real life, like physically, they're right beside you, maybe 2-3 feet away, and you're not even engaging with them. You're actually just engaging with people you never met. You could see it as, in one way, it's really amazing how you can meet up with people and collaborate with them and get to know them, etc., from all over the world in a virtual platform. Like, that is kind of like mind-blowing. You could never think to imagine that in 25 years ago, 30 years ago. But what is that doing to our relationships? And I am not the first one who is bringing this topic up about how is technology affecting society and our relationships. I would definitely like to do a separate video on that. I just wanted to touch upon that for now, right? And one thing I'm really worried about is my puppy is getting a little bit anxious, and I can see her moving around. So if you hear things that are like ambient noises that are kind of like not part of what you see, it's my little puppy jumping around and playing with her toys and knocking stuff out. So it is what it is. But the purpose of this channel again is to talk about the latest technology, or just technology in general. Also talking about and bringing up tech news that just comes up, just like what I just mentioned about Google faking their demo video for Gemini. But it's also really to start to share with you a discussion on how everything, like these kinds of technology and devices, are affecting the way we interact with each other. Not just here, people we don't know, like online, but which is a positive thing. It is. But then how is that also affecting the people that we live with, or a family or friends, right? In addition to, how are these technologies going to affect the future of work, the future of education? Now, this is really not anything new. Anybody with common sense, honestly, because to me, I believe living life 80% is common sense. If you don't have it, oh my god, that's just my personal opinion anyway, humbly. But we really need to discuss this, because it would be nice to discuss this on this channel and really have a good kind of conversation in the comments. And if I see that there is really good interest in discussing these types of things, and if you guys really want to get into it, then maybe I can open up a Patreon, like everybody's opening up a Patreon, right? That's crazy, but where we can just really get into it, and I can really share my unadulterated views that I can't really share online like this, because I'm quite outspoken, so I really have to be careful sometimes what I say to the general public. It's challenging, trust me, it's challenging, and I sure know some of you know what I mean. But yeah, totally challenging. I also want to let you know that I'm still kind of getting my feet wet in this whole ASMR thing. If you must know, I do have another ASMR channel that I started 3 years ago, and it has, I think, over 20 videos. And in that channel, I did all types of triggers. Like, I bought so many things to tap on and to scratch. I bought paints, I bought beads, I bought so many things just for all kinds of different triggers. really touched that channel three until 3 years ago. Like literally, I haven't done anything to it since 3 years. The reason why I wanted to do this, as I said in the beginning, is because I really, really love ASMR videos. Like I watch it every night, and the irony is that supposedly people watch ASMR videos to help them fall asleep. I know I do. I just love the tingles, but I love all the videos. Is that I constantly watch different videos so that I don't get to sleep. I just like want to stay awake feeling the tingles. Now, does anybody relate? Can you relate to that? That's crazy. And this is even the most funny thing. I would stay up till 2:33 in the morning watching all these amazing ASMR videos. So what's the result? The result is I don't get enough sleep. I had to like yell at my puppy because she was barking at herself in the mirror. It is what it is. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Anyway, yeah, that's the irony of it. I watch ASMR videos till really early in the wee hours of the morning, and I don't get enough sleep. And as you can see, I'm getting bags under my eyes. But whatever. Oh my god, I really need to like figure out a way how to do better eyeliner wings. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yes, as I was saying, I'm still trying to figure out exactly the the different types of triggers and my style of ASMR. Right now, I'm just like talking, whispering, basically. But I know that there are different techniques to whispering and getting really good tingles, like maybe like a rhythm and whispering, and making sure that the microphone actually captures the audio right where it should be in the sweet spot. And in addition to that, like really articulating my words. Although I also know that some people like ASMR, like whispering and rambling, so you don't really hear what the person's saying, but you just hear this like flutter of like rambling and stuff like that. So just bear with me. Anyway, I will end this video, and I think this is my 5th video. So let's see how that goes. I do wish everybody well. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video and supporting me in terms of your likes and your comments. Also, I want to give a shout out to, hold on a second. I want to give a shout out to at Stop and P 1134, because they gave me a really good feedback. They told me to please lower the intro, otherwise I did a good job. So thank you so much at Stop and P 1134. I did lower the intro and outro, and today I went in and edited the original volume and downloaded it and re-uploaded the intro and outro. And thank you so much, because I knew that it was so loud and annoying, and I just was really lazy to just like edit the volume. But thank you for calling me out on it. I really appreciate it. And guys, just so you know, please, I'm open to any of your suggestions. If you think like, if you tell me that I need to improve on my lighting, or if you tell me that my whispering isn't really doing it for you, tell me. Please help me